Yo. Yo. Actually, let me use my head. It's odd. I'm using my AirPods. It just sounds so quiet. I don't like it. I don't like the quiet sounds. There's like no noise around me. It's like I'm just talking to myself and yeah. Always better when you sound louder than there's audio. Turn it on. Fan. Alright. Give me a sec, actually. Hold on. There we go. Pretty good.
Nice.
Funky. Everything's looking smooth. Let's hop to it. I didn't have the thingamajig on initially. Hold on. Fun little fact I remember. Oh, hold up. Oh. Fun little fact I remember. With sorry. My why am I saying my? No, with April Fools. I'm pretty sure it's like if you do it before noon, then you're not the fool. The person who is fooled is a fool. But if you do it after noon, like 12, like past 12, you're the fool. Pretty sure that's it. Okay. All should be swell, nice and swell. No, I don't know why my eye, like,
Since a
my
similar
right
should be a view
upper
I tire of
eyelid,
seeing, but it always
the
leaves me in
up
awe.
top, the
Thank you.
right side of
Shame.
my
The
right
scars no longer
eye's
belong
upper
to me.
eyelid. It feels like it's bruised.
I will.
But when I
Thank
look
you
in the
for your-
mirror,
I can't help but
it doesn't
hope
look
you will
bruised.
cherish
And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Biggie, stop. At least this is how I'm imagining a bruise to feel. I don't know whether I've actually had a bruise. Bruce? Bruce Wayne? Bruce, some or other? I love Bruce something or other. My favorite one. What do you want to do? Sick. Okay. just not gonna do it. You could just keep on doing it, I think, and get it higher and higher. And I'm not doing it. Already done with it. I don't know. You know, if I knew of this story, I lied. Yeah, but it's a new week. Farm a little. Like, mainly whenever I blink, like it's idle, but when my eyes just open, I could ignore it, right? But whenever I close my eye, it hurts. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? I get back to not hurting. I wanna... See, I can't punch it because that'll just make it worse. And it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Go to the doctor? I've already been to the doctor like twice last month. Like, or twice in the last 2 months. It's like, well, he's about to see me again. A third time. This time it's not for my tonsils, though. It's for my eye. And like, what the hell happened? Oh, I don't effing know. I woke up like 2 days ago. It's been hurting whenever I close it. I feel like something's wrong. I could ignore it when it's open, but when I blink, it hurts. It's an ordeal explaining it. And I'm probably going to explain it again when someone else joins VC. I'm just going to complain to them about it. And they'll be like, I didn't ask for this. This isn't why I joined. I feel like it'll be followed to join. No, but I'm in Hanstreamy Potato Chat. By the way, for those who don't know, if anyone's watching right now, Hanstreamy Potato Chat. So basically, whenever I'm doing like Star Rail, I'm usually in a Discord VC and a friend server. So we have this voice chat called Hanstreamy Potato Chat. It's usually for this was around when Persona 5 was added. Initially it was for Genshin, then I just started playing a lot of Persona in the VC as well. When Persona was added to Game Pass, I should clarify, I played a lot of Persona 5 Royal and VC, so I just renamed it that. Like Hanstreamy Potato, Genshin Plus, that, and like Star Rail also, and yeah, I think Star Rail came out before Persona though. God, sorry, I felt the yawn coming. What the hell do I do? I farm. So much. Oh yeah. Let's farm. Each stack damage boost stack, yep. Every ally consumes 1 skill point. All allies build increases by 4.5%. The effect lasts 2 turns. It can stack up to 3 times. Yeah, well, we can farm this. This is actually close to where the objective meat point is. Down there. When we're done with this, we could just head back down. I'm going to play Scrapyard soon. Don't worry, there will be. Not if we're given. But
give us an analysis of the situation, Master Diviner.
yeah, okay now. Let me load up music.
Conflict is pitiless.
We won't start at desperate, but we'll start at pretty good range.
Time for a buzz.
Sorry. You say I was pretty.
Find the answer.
I know what you mean.
Here is thunder.
You're so pretty.
Show no mercy.
Feel sticky?
Here is thunder.
You said I was pretty. All the
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Can you find the answer? Converge and awaken. Feel sticky?
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Feel sticky? Can you find the answer?
They're caught up.
Here is thunder.
It's a nice song. Can you blame me?
Human creations.
But yeah. My eye's been hurting. I don't know why. Also, yeah, I have a gamer subs thing that I just like powder,
Find the
put in
answer.
the drink, 8 ounce, fix, drink. Yeah, simple as. It has caffeine though, so I'm pretty sure it's like 120 milligrams of caffeine per serving per 8 ounce, and my tumbler I think is like 20 ounces, maybe 16. I have no clue how large my tumbler is, honestly. I received it from school, from a STEM engineering class. So
Human creations.
yeah, I don't know its size. I could ask, but I keep forgetting to ask. Yeah, mix in 120 milligrams of caffeine. I said that, so that's a total of 240. If I put in 2 scoops, which I do, 240 milligrams caffeine a day. That's good.
Find the
I don't wanna do more because maybe then like it'll have a lessened effect on my body. What if I end up getting to like med school? That it's like, oh shoot, I have to have like 600 milligrams of caffeine. No, but keep it kind of low, 240, right? So my brother was. I ended up getting Gatorade. I don't know why it was such a long story to say that, but I just got Gatorade. That's all I wanted to say. I used to drink it. I stopped for a bit. Now I'm back on drinking Gatorade with this.
Find the answer.
That took so long to say.
Conflict.
Hopefully it's getting Suika game if you know it is. It's the thing where you have fruit to off.
Show no mercy.
Like this, I think it starts with an apple and an apple, maybe a blueberry and blueberry, and then like, yeah, all the way up to a suika, which is watermelon in Japanese.
Sticky?
Here
Yeah.
is thunder.
I think I'm getting it. Stopped myself because
Double speed.
I realized, wait, I do like this a lot, but will that actually make me touch my Switch? 'Cause I haven't actually touched it like in a couple days. Yeah.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Did I say I haven't touched my Switch in a couple days? That's a lie. I haven't touched it in a couple months. That's accurate.
You find the answer. Time for a buzz.
Was that it? Conflict is hideous.
Feel sticky?
Here is thunder.
Excuse
Show
me.
no mercy.
As I
Conflict is pitiless.
Feeling spiffy? Time for fun. Can you find the answer? Unleash and awaken.
We actually pull up the lyrics, sorry, it's over.
Time for fun. Time for fun. This is double speed. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for fun. Human creations.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Feeling spiffy?
Conflict is pitiless.
Next up, on Scrapyard, Even If I Tried, by Quadeca.
This is double speed.
You should try to actually get better at
Cover S1.
doing, like,
Can
you know, if you're listening to a radio podcast in between songs, there's someone who is a little intermission. Like,
Feeling spiffy?
I don't know what to say, but yeah. That was Easier by Quadeca. Next up,
Here is thunder.
Even If I Tried, also by Quadeca. You're listening to
Creations.
103.5 Dawn FM.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for fun. This is double speed.
It feels faster, like listening to it, it feels faster than it is reading.
Show no mercy.
I feel like that happens a lot, especially when it's with Eminem. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's like the place where he puts his words when mixed with the beat makes it sound very fast, like a lot faster than it is. But like, if you try to actually listen to the words, say it like towards the end of Godzilla or was it Nat? Oh, if you listen to what he's saying, you can actually like hear what he's saying pretty well. That's another thing. Like he raps very fast, and it's coherent. That's what I like about him. Like, it's not mumble rap. It's not like you actually know what he's saying if you want to know what he's saying. Essentially, like you could listen and you know what he's saying the entire time, and then when it gets to the rap part, you don't really know what he's saying until you actually listen, and then you know what he's saying. Does that make sense? I can't do that. I'd love to get into like actually be able to, but I suck at it. Next up on Scrapyard, what's it to him?
This is double speed.
Artist.
Can you find
Honest
the
artist.
answer?
Next up on Scrapyard, what's it to him? By Quadeca. Produced by Quadeca. Written by Quadeca. Distributed by STEM Media. Arranged by Quadeca. Mixed by Quadeca. Artwork by Paige Trier. Trier? I forgot that's a word. Trier? Trier? No, I'm thinking Pier. But yeah, it's like the name. Let me actually retreat. Ah, sorry. Ball. Crash again. Let me.
It's a light in a room with a multicolored ceiling. It's a white on the shoes with the multicolored creasing. It's just like bit of truth with the multicolored meaning.
Oh, that's really nice. It just straight up goes to the amount you need. Holy, yeah. Like, and this is also a thing. This update really makes this game a lot, like the quality of life of it, a lot nicer. I think it was actually here. I think it was Enon Dream, yeah.
Wonder where I
Let's talk to Topaz.
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? I bet you're not used to it. That's just his style. Ball or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch, and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest. Of course. It's business after all. What's important is where you're seated at the table. As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
Holy, I keep forgetting how short she is. It keeps on catching me off guard.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Meet again.
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running? Beaten up before?
Why not? Is there a lunch break? Hungry.
Oh, sheesh. Why do you keep asking me that? We're in the middle of investigating a murder. May we speak to your captain about it?
security officer instructed everyone to shut their tracks before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
That's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we
New
just look for the
flips.
security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one she mentioned, right?
There's a chance.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher.
Let me lower the music. There. Too quiet.
Gallagher.
Apologies. The blood. Hold on a minute. I think.
How much trouble have you
This ain't a chief. Got the wrong gal. I need to send a screenshot over to chat. Saying a chief, you got the wrong gal. That's right, it's me, Quacky.
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while being that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Oh, you don't think you can fight us?
What kind of heinous crime are you committing now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this, Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name. Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through.
I'll raise the volume of this when I get out of the
Everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you.
Another way. That's it. Didn't they say, can you perform it again?
That's what I've been waiting for. But I can't abuse it for evil doings. I want to talk.
It's not bad if we're resolving a misunderstanding. Please?
Oh my god. I love how much mischief is just surrounding me right now.
Sorry. No, everyone. Let me see what time. Whoa! It's this time already. Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
Oh.
What?
He just clocked out.
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
So much mischief.
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
For a second, I thought that was still
Let's
speaking.
go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Spilled some of the
Oh, it's you guys.
Gatorade.
Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Wait, we know Gallagher?
Hello,
I thought it was
Mr.
the ID
Gallagher,
tower.
sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Oh.
Mr. Gallagher,
How's it
you
going?
even know my name.
Of course I do.
Amen,
You
is that
folks are
right?
from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden House.
I'm sorry.
I remember that little
Evidently.
silver-haired girl was there too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
Thanks for stopping by. Exactly what the family has ordered us to investigate.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Maybe for this setting,
Mr.
I'll
Gallagher seems to be getting
actually.
at something.
Or
You
not.
got it
do
wrong.
music.
I'm not.
I think the game's music.
You want to discuss the
suffices,
case?
actually.
Sure, come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go
Yeah,
elsewhere.
Yeah, maybe we should also just mention how one of the people standing guard just walked away, clocked out. I had no involvement with
Even
that
after
at
that
all.
chilling
Let it be
tragedy,
known.
this dream is still running effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles.
Did you just start the
offering
story?
themselves while also
I didn't just
receiving
start it.
sustenance in
I'm in the middle
Interesting
of
analogy.
the
Perhaps
newly
that's
released
why
story.
Penacony's beautiful dream has
I'm in the
persisted
midst
for
of
so
it.
long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
Let's see.
That doesn't sound like the
We
kind
know
of comment
about
a Galaxy
two
Ranger would
murders.
make.
We're trying to get more
Just pointing
details
out
on
facts.
them. Think they
Mr.
were
Yang will definitely
premeditated.
have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Yeah.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
Not
The
any
beautiful dream is
spoilers of the
crumbling.
previous story. That's the
But not because
best
of a
description I
particular
could get.
eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature.
Oh, did I just start the,
The family
2.1
refuses to
story?
acknowledge
The 2.1
this,
story.
and it has ultimately backfired.
I'm still in the middle of
become a catalyst.
the 2.1 story.
As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where
What's it?
consequences and pain cease to exist. and only
Before
ease
it,
and pleasure prevail.
I did a previous stream. It
They
was
draw
like an hour
closer
and a half
closer
long.
to necrosis.
There was like
Regardless
a
of its
side that
death
from
rules
adventuring's
the
not adventuring's
Also, this necrosis will
perspective, like
diffuse
what he
and
was
spread.
doing at this
One
time,
piece
I
of the
think.
puzzle's mutation will
Uh,
eventually cause
finished
the
up
entire
that
building to
portion.
shake, break,
And now we're on the Nameless's portion.
In the end, the
I
dreams
think that's
that
a
people
good way
built
of
in the
how
name
it's
freedom
divvied
became the
up.
cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've
So I hope
gained a
my
lot from
mic
this
didn't
trip,
beep at
Miss
all.
Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
Of course.
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful.
No, I did.
It's only when
I
the
have a
sword is
thing that,
unsheathed
like,
that those hazy memories start to become
behind my
clearer.
monitors.
Take your time.
It's a box fan.
That
And I
should
was
do it.
about to say, I feel a breeze
I vividly
blowing
remember
on.
everything that occurred on
It's on the
Penacony.
ground. My monitors are on
Ask
a
away.
table. I'm in a chair, sitting in front of my monitors. My arms on an armrest, and I was feeling a breeze on my arms, and I was confused. Pretty much have like 70% more complete. God, so much of the story. Gilded Hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future
good while to
generations
the
to
story.
work in the Gilded
I
Hour.
think you completed the story.
I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand
Going
at
off
the
of
crossroads,
how you
watching
mentioned
crowds of people
that I have
hurrying
like
like the wind
70%
through a
more to
jungle of steel,
complete.
only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault's door, but before I
Dialogue's
left,
kind of make it longer. That's true,
I
but
witnessed a well-dressed
it's nice
Pepeshi
that
person
the
plummet
main
from
story is
sky,
fully voiced.
while those around him continued
A lot
on
of
their
the
way,
game I feel like is fully
unfazed.
voiced. Maybe I'm just hallucinating on that though.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them.
Honestly, yeah, because
Scattering money as if it were dust and
the
betting it on
length
all
of
or
the
nothing.
stories, while it is very long,
Everything has a
it's
price.
also
And everything can be bought or sold.
I feel like it's also
Even
like
dreams
long
themselves.
enough to
I saw an Intellitron
be
there
portioned out
who was
throughout
preparing
the
to
entire
auction himself.
version.
When someone wins
Like
a bid,
some
under
days you could just
stipulated periods and
play a
rules,
little bit of it. Some
they would
days
do the buyer's
play
every
a little
bidding,
more. Some
becoming
days
that
maybe not at
person's
all.
very
Some days a
possession.
lot more.
That
You
Intellitron
just kind of
had
like
been
divvy
auctioned
it
off
up
a dozen times.
within the
And I
version and then
participated in his 13th.
probably get it done.
That was the
without,
grandest
like,
banquet I had ever attended.
focusing in on it.
But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no
Love
successful bids
ending
for him.
story and 1.6 story. Yeah, they were pretty short.
This is what I've seen and heard along
The previous 2.0 story
Someone
is
once
also
said to
pretty
me,
long, I felt like.
Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be.
A lot happened too.
I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities.
I feel like it just
Watched
kind
the
of makes
tides of
sense
night
for
rise and fall,
the
when time
Penacony
stopped
story to be a lot longer
where
because
the
of the
spirits
nature
of the rich and
Penacony.
impoverished
It's such
remain
a
forever
complicated
fixed on their own scales.
area with like two different
This is
realities
why I think the
essentially.
collapse of the
Except for one's not a
beautiful dream
reality, one's a dream.
is inevitable.
There might be
So
a
I
way
feel like
to
that,
change
like,
everything.
Perhaps.
Makes it that in
But
itself
if
makes
this
it
is
a bit
indeed
longer.
the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber,
What is with the
should
red
we still
text?
seek to change it?
I still haven't really understood that. Do you know?
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the
Red
world,
tag in my opinion
linking
is just
people's dreamscapes,
or
and
other side
shouldered
dialogue
this
maybe.
burden himself. From this,
I suppose that can make
he
sense.
created
Initially,
a
I thought it
giant,
was like
a spiritual
text of
animal.
like
And since that moment,
repeated
giant
text
stood
when we
between
first met
heaven and
her
earth, becoming the pillar of the world's
in
existence.
the dream.
As a price, those who found it hard to move
It wasn't like the
forward,
actual
who could not
Penacony area.
advance,
It was like some
forever
hidden
lost
off portion.
future. They slumbered in a
Oh.
dream, devoid of disaster and pain.
There's a lot of red
living
text there.
out
That's
their
why I thought it
days
was kind of like
peacefully in the man's
if
created
this
utopia.
all happened before
And
she
it
was
is
saying the
because
same
of the
thing.
wishes of those people
that
who
previous
wished
time
not to awaken that this
And I was
spiritual
saying the
atom
same thing as previous
became
time.
unbreakable.
And
That's the
yet,
red.
you stand here right now. Which
That's
also
what I was-
means that man failed.
Walter's referring to Honkai Impact.
Because
Oh,
people must
really?
always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses
I've
make
done
them
like
pause when they
almost
truly
done
cannot move
of
forward,
the story in Honkai
humanity
Impact.
will
Like,
eventually seek
I did
a
the
way
tutorial
to
and
save
that's about
itself.
it.
And that man,
Like the
he was
first,
never a
I
failure.
don't know how many episodes.
Like everyone in
Episodes,
that world,
missions.
he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun
I'm sorry to
chaser
be
of
specific,
legend,
let's see.
soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt
Icarus.
because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
Never falling.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look
Maybe
alike
this
and
world
don't.
though is the same
I
as
too have
from
embarked on journeys,
Impact
encountering
3
old friends with
Honkai
familiar
Impact,
faces on
because
different
I
worlds,
remember being
witnessing
around
their
some.
destinies follow paths similar
Like,
to mine.
I guess rumors about that.
So I will tell you,
It's like Walt is someone
even if
who's
not
traveled
completely similar,
many universes.
the story you just told,
I only completed the story.
it
to
overlaps
the
with my past.
Final
And within that
Chapter and latest
abyssal
chapter.
dream,
Rewards kind of a lot.
I ended that man's life.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I
Alone.
know that Walt's from Honkai Impact. A lot of the characters here are.
I am not who you think I am,
Silverwolf and Bronya.
nor will my home
are
be as
from-
fortunate as your world.
I think the
I
character's
am
name is
sorry.
also Bronya in Honkai Impact.
It's fine.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Something I will say though about the text is I like how much
Mr.
detail
Yang,
they put into
before
the text
Answering
in
that
dialogue.
question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens,
I never noticed that.
piercing through the clouds and blanketing the
The
earth.
city up there.
And so, time and time again,
This is
generation
literally
after
from the
generation,
universe, but other
the
similar
birds
characters
spread
are
their
just
wings
what
and
they
took
call
to the sky,
XP.
attempting to touch
Oh yeah, I
the ceiling.
remember during
all
the
because the sun was there.
term,
Then,
I don't know when
what
or
if the
what
last
version,
bird
maybe
finally
like around
soars into the sky,
3.
only
a
to
while
realize that the
ago.
end of the light is not
I
the
remem-
sun?
I remember
The
reading something
darkness.
that kind of clarified like
Then
characters
why
that are
exactly
similar
do we even walk towards
based
the
on.
light?
It's losing me right now. The thought's leaving my head right now. I apologize.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are are you?
May, GG,
Huh?
GG,
Did I make a mistake?
Raiden,
Who the heck are you?
Lacron, Rex.
I'm
Yeah.
the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
What's GGZ though?
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will?
Gun Girls Z.
Sure.
Oh, it's
Go
an older
ahead.
video game? I see.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck. Well. I'll be on Penacony soon.
Doing this.
Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of Asdana's white oak.
I heard.
And warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Interesting.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve
easy
to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
That sums it up.
Maybe I am.
Sums him up.
Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
He does that so quick.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
Think you're the strongest gambler.
Incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Gambler of today.
If you ever get the chance,
Real.
please feel free to come
Teaches
by and
my
indulge in my singing.
monoquantum.
Sure
I just
thing.
felt like at the beginning,
way,
I was like, oh,
do
Sela.
you
she's
happen
cool.
to know
I want
anything
her.
interesting
What?
about
Hey, she's quantum.
death?
And I also like Silver Wolf. What if I did
Death?
monoquantum?
That's a
I didn't end up
pretty
getting
scary
Sela.
topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're
I feel like I
up for
was
some
in the middle of
gossip,
saying something, then
it's
just
not
stopped.
about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows
Sela.
what caused it, but luckily the customer
I
eventually
ended up getting
regained
her
consciousness.
on her first or second
Well,
banner, and I'm
all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
shame. I recently got Chincha though to
Thank
E4. That's
This will make for a
the one
very
that
juicy
gives
headline.
her a follow-up attack.
May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer
I
ended up
see.
waking up in the end. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
The world has truly lost its way.
I tried getting here in 1.0, but failed, so I got Silver Wolf instead. That's pretty
I
much the
get
same
it
here.
This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll
I
leave you be then.
don't have
I
either
hope
of
you
them,
have a
to be
wonderful
honest.
day.
I think I was planning on I was hoping to pull on Don Hung's run,
Sounds like the
but
memory
ended
zone
up
meme.
going against that
But buildings
to
and
pull
lights.
on.
I don't think those have anything to do with
Who
death.
was it?
Well, that whole dream bubble was
I don't
probably created
remember.
using rumors and
Sparkle.
gossip.
I wanted to pull on Sparkle. I also ended up pulling on Black Swan.
The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
A sip of liquor, a blissful reprieve, to drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh?
I got even Kafka and Black Swan
You-
kind of sick though.
You're giving
I
these
did
jokes
end up
to me?
pulling on. I got
Didn't expect to meet such
Kafka
a generous soul in
accidentally,
this place.
lost 50-50. No, not lost. I
Or
beat
are you just
50-50
pitying me?
accidentally.
Well,
I didn't want
It really
Kafka.
doesn't matter. As long as I have soul
Fast forward
glad,
to now.
that's enough.
Well, like
This is
previous
just a
version, I
dream
think was
after all.
Black Swan. I ended up pulling on her. I
You
got
really
her.
shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
I
It's
think
not good
I
for your health.
did end up
Oh.
wailing like $20 on Sparkle
Maybe I
because of
really
that though.
should quit. But not before meeting the devil of Soul Glad.
The devil.
Why do I
of
keep on
Soul
feeling
Glad?
like I was saying something
Can't
and then I just
elaborate.
stopped?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the
Two
road.
teams could never go wrong. But
How funny.
I suppose.
Very funny indeed. Thank you. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Good job.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the
We started
hounds are
by
always
the
ready to
30-day pass after Akron announcement. Renowned one. That's funky. I'm planning on just starting to consecutively or continuously pick up the pass. Maybe also the BP here and there. I know Firefly is next
You
patch,
don't
and I'm on
look good, my
50-50,
friend.
so I may end up
If you
also
need
getting
assistance,
BP
I
this
can
version.
contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
But unfortunately not get her
All
since
right.
I need Fushun.
Good luck
I have
with your
Fushun
work.
and her light tone. I forgot how I ended up getting
What was
both
I
of
even
them.
thinking? Family
I
would
do
never share
kind
intel
of
with
want
the IPC.
E1 Fushun because of the crit damage buff. Here. 30% crit damage while her E is up. E skill. So yeah. Mine has horrible speed. Kind of. I don't mind that though, to be honest, because if you know about Hurry, it lasts for 3 turns. It's an area, distributes 65% of damage your allies receive onto her. Yeah. And the 3 turns goes by her 3 turns. So every rotation of hers, they'll go down. How many more people?
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Huh.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out
really
his
good
gold
sustain.
leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm not
flattered.
pulling on Lorcha though
I'm
because,
no
as I mentioned
prince,
earlier, I want
and I just thought these gems would help you
Ms.
speak.
Firefly.
So,
Firefly, no, I do want
as an
Firefly if she ends up
investigative
coming out. I don't know if she will or not.
Maybe you've heard
Robin,
something
I
about
want.
death.
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
That would be cool as
I guess she's got a point.
character. That's
Thank you for
definitely
sharing.
true. I feel like one... He may actually come out, I don't know. Maybe they'll do all of these Stellaron Hunters.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Interesting.
Oh,
seems
just
like he
like
gets bugged about that.
always
all the
warning me
time.
about danger, even in
You're gonna
dreams.
screw, yeah, I don't
He's
know.
an
Spell dream
Intellitron,
either.
so his dream
Okay,
entry
could
methods
be-
are different from us
Yeah,
organics.
screw him would also be
Can't
cool,
count on
yeah.
him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream.
Yeah, none of that was pretty... none of that was useful. Me, no?
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know?
The Macron had
And what did you do?
folk.
You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner.
Damage is good?
I told
Oh,
you to
that's
make
fair.
friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Alright. She's referring to Firefly?
But it's a good
8,
thing
12
if you
crit
ask
damage?
me, because...
Crit damage. 8, 12.
Because I'm getting
crit.
closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Yeah.
Why
Wait,
should
so
I
you got
help
like
you?
96 crit damage and...
Don't you want to see Penacony descend
is that right?
into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
I forgot that
And what if I
Robin
say
was
no?
a mute also. Even though that happened,
thank
like...
you.
Or even though I
Oh, the
read
word
that like
no has
2
never
days ago.
sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes. But
66
one
and
is dead
160,
now.
I see.
And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
For now, before battle buffs. User with...
Now I'm completely
Sparkle?
sure
You
that
said
I was
you
on
got
the right
Sparkle,
track
right?
from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just
Oh, you didn't,
press
I
the
see.
button when
Sorry-
you're at your
sorry it
wit's
took a while.
end. And of course,
Make a new
feel free
account
to
while
reach
our
out to me
banner
for my
just for
hospice care too.
your like count.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family.
Cute. Is that?
And at the climax,
Jincha.
the walls
That's
will
probably Jincha.
crumble, people will wake up.
It really
and those
is
who couldn't
fun.
speak will find their
I don't have
voices.
E6, I have E4, but E4 is
When
good
that
enough to
time
be
comes,
fun.
Go ahead.
Get some
Press the
Chichilian
button.
damage up.
Light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word.
My only thing with Sparkle, I
Just
keep
don't
forgetting
let
how
me
short
down
she
now.
is.
Okay?
Like, I had to switch off of a tall character and stand next to a tall character, and I realized how short she is. Flashback.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves.
I love slavery. E4 is literally a complete
play a
gamble
game with
because 50.
You came out alive after 2 days.
We'll check that.
It
I don't think it
proves that
changes
you
further
are
on.
the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you.
Maybe for
So
Jingu
go
on
along
my
now
ult.
and don't let your mask
I
down.
probably won't get her. I was thinking of starting an account on Asia servers doing
What?
Mono Ice.
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 Tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 Tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 Tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips
There are
for
a
your
lot of
master,
events. Don't forget to do the web
you
events
never
if there are any. I don't know if it's like Genshin where there's almost always one up.
It's all or nothing.
But
Don't
actually, I should do that. I want to talk.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Oh my god, is that not a default
This bar offers a
NPC
wide
model?
variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Didn't start 2.1 story.
Oh, look!
On my,
A lady as cool as
fair.
Serval.
There's a lot to it. I think she is Serval.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
That's a thing? It's a bartender
All
effect?
under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy.
Any?
The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only
what do you mean a free self-modeling resin?
With the customer's life
You say
story
free custom relic, and I think all including
In other
substats,
words,
and I'm
what
like,
you get from your drink is down to luck.
Like
so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it
crit
comes
damage
to
as
enjoyment.
substats, and maybe attack percent also. TikTok, TikTok, where are you? TikTok. Self-modeling resin, yeah, okay. Still really nice though. Alright, this is a thing. Shouldn't be very hard. Yeah. There we go. I like these. They're funky. Got one both from bartender and the board game event. I see. Yeah, I finished the board one. I think.
Isn't there more?
Oh, this one. That's right. How long's left? 34? Okay. I like how generous they were with the thingamajig, the anniversary polls. They're very generous with that, I felt like. So maybe I should do this real quick. Nah, do that later.
Check out this bottle! The liquid inside looks beautiful! And the label reads... Dream syrup. Thick. I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is...
Another 10 in May on anniversary, sheesh.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good.
But I thought we could drink anything.
That's true, but this really doesn't seem fresh.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Then we'll keep it for now.
That's really nice that they'll be also doing that. Let me come over here. I have a chest!
That's
I didn't realize how close I am to leveling up. close.
Can this be used
2.0
for
20
mixing
pulls
drinks?
plus 5 stars is already good.
And
Yeah,
there's
that's
a note
really.
underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Give them. Raise the high morale. In a metaphysical manner.
Whoa! The words on the note are changing. Happiness belongs to the noble. Does this mean we can take it? Doing good deeds does pay off. Thank you.
I should have done the trash bag.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my...
Oh.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
Ignoring the fact that I have a bad comp for ratio, he's fun. I have a pretty, I'd say, actually I have a decent comp for ratio. My ratio comp is literally just my model quantum comp, except replace Drinkcha with ratio. Ratio being my DPS.
As you see,
That's
I'm
it.
entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
Building Greenafin right now though.
Can't discuss the
I ended up building Greenafin when I got
Hey,
Black Swan, I
Can
think.
you do that clockwork trick of yours
Oh.
again?
Even you, Himiko.
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Let me first do this though. Yoink. What's this?
Hey, look at all.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a run. Nah, it turned out to be a landslide victory.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
I see. Recipe high stakes.
It's so glad. But I thought they'd... Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
It's no good for our drink if all... What? It's no good for our drink if all shaken up.
Let's just leave it here for a while, and it'll be alright, right? Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himiko.
I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed the whole of the story. Thank you. See ya. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for chatting. I'll change up the wording. Been a joy.
You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
I think you're sad.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy.
longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get... I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is going wild, applause crashing like waves, the aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she won't...
Anger doesn't really make much sense, though.
Those darn Iris jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master, exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it. Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Nice work. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor. You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere now that you've chosen the base.
Why don't you do that?
That being said, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some each drink has its own. The
Okay,
original
just-
formula is said to be, now that you've chosen the base, bright future. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick. The IPC's favorite. Well, it's done. Here's to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard. To the dead and the dying.
Well done, Gallagher.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors! They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit, and now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case, and of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the first place. Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
I got a BRB for the restroom. I'm back.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape. You don't get it? Well, I mean,
Mikhail the watchmaker?
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Yep.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts, but an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right?
Yeah.
All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs. History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
I'm probably gonna stream. Not probably, I'm going to install. Once I fix that guy over here. My little outro thing while doing it. So. Why am I not doing this? Oh, I didn't realize that was there. Did I speak words just now? I didn't realize that was there. This is actually more difficult than I thought. Oh, there we go.
What's up, Bobby?
Hello. I was going to actually BRB. Let me deafen real quick. Sorry. Okay, on stream. Good night, sir. See ya.